Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. Today I'm going to show you the Firebox Stove. It's a nice little stove. I'm going to give you full disclosure. This Firebox Stove was given to me by the manufacturer, and I appreciate the time to review it. This one I borrowed from someone so I can handle it without being burned. I want to show you what the Firebox Stove is. There's a million good reviews on YouTube, so you can watch those. I want to talk about what good is this for the prepper. This is well manufactured, no doubt about it. They do not skimp on anything. This is the ashtray. It's very compact, very compact. Basically on an ashtray, you slide that in the bottom, and so we collect your ashes so you can dump it. And these two things you can use to move the stove, but I find it hard to be able to move the stove after you're using it because they're burning hot. So a pair of leather gloves is nice. These will hold your pot on. They're very adjustable. You can even put them in this way, and you can use wood, which I totally recommend because it's a renewable source. You can find it anywhere, or you can use sterno and put it in there and then put your pot on. So multiple uses. I've had this one for at least 2 months. Manufacturer's probably wondering, am I going to do a review on the product? Yes, definitely, but I'm going to use the product. I'm not just going to get it and throw a review up. This has worked excellent for me in its application. This will not compare to a Grover rocket stove, a Deadwood stove, a Stove Tech, not even close. But what this does, it folds about an inch or a ½ inch thick. You put it in your bug out bag. You can take it with you. I like this because if you go camping in a primitive area that will not allow you to have open fires, you have to have something to contain it with. This will qualify, I believe, to do that. So, what good is this stove for preppers? I recommend this stove if you're in a condo or you're in an apartment. You can't have a big stove. You don't have a lot of wood. This is something that you can definitely put in your bug out bag. If you live out in the country already, and you have all the other stoves that are out there, maybe if you want it in your bug out bag. My philosophy is I like this for camping and bugging out. If it got really bad for me and I had to leave my property, this would be helpful. Keep that fire contained. So look at it. There's some other stoves out there that I want to compare. I wish I had all of them. The Grizzly, the Solo, this stove. Hopefully one day I'll have all three of them next to each other, and I'm going to just use and abuse and see which one actually works better. But I have no complaints on this one. The material is great, stainless steel. It does get black on the inside, but it's neat when you fold it all up, all the black is in the inside. For minimalist camper or hikers, 2.1 pounds I believe it is. A little heavy for you guys because you guys do ounces. But also you don't have to carry fuel. So if you don't have to carry your fuel, you can find your fuel. It's borderline for the minimalist campers out there and hikers. I've used it, I've abused it. I can't find anything wrong with it. It works great for heating water up. This water is starting to boil right now. So if you're looking for this kind of stove, if you have your cooking plan already, then run with your cooking plan. But if you don't have a cooking plan, this gives you the option of sterno. If you're in a condo, you store some of this. You definitely can get wood, scrap wood, kindling wood, pine cones, whatever. It will burn in. Even charcoal will burn in there. So if part of your plan is a charcoal and you have a lot of charcoal, you might want to think about this, because that way if you do have to bug out, you take a little bit of your charcoal with you in this small stove, and it will let you cook your food. It is starting to boil now. Very efficient stove, lightweight. Bottom line, if I had 50 bucks in my pocket, would I go out and buy this stove? I'd go out and buy this stove if I was looking for one for a bug out bag or I lived in a condo. That would be the reason I would buy this stove. If I was looking to cook for a whole mess of people at a retreat, I wouldn't buy this stove. I'd buy a Stove Tech, a Deadwood stove, something of that sort that will be more efficient and be able to cook a lot more food. Nothing wrong with this. Give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.